How are you guys? How was your weekend? I have to admit that the game is on mute. Hi, Stacy. Um, but hi, Teresa. Hi, Jenny. I I really wanted to do the live because I'm feeling really not okay today. So I hi, Tommy. I wanted to spend Monday here. Hey, Susan, uh, with you guys. It's one of those days where Catherine woke up under the weather. Hey, Price. And so I didn't send her to school. She's super fine now, by the way. But she has so many things this week. I didn't want her to miss out on things. So I kept her home. And I think that I am not 100% as well, or either. So so I need to stop looking. The game hasn't even started yet, by the way. So yeah, I feel, and I don't know if it ever happens to you when you something about the routine changes, and so it throws you off, and so I feel very weak. I feel kind of odd, and I made some chicken soup. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna wait for some people to gather. I know that there's a game on, so we're gonna have a even smaller group. But I would have either being depressed or I wanted to make some nice dinner. And I also, I've been in a lot of pain. They figured out hey, Carol, they figured out what was wrong with my, tingle in my leg and all that. And I have a very deep tear in the labrum of hi, cousin Katie, of my hip, and I likely need surgery. So I just did an MRI. I did X-rays. I had an MRI done with that contrast last week, and we are really looking at surgery. My hip is really messed up. Hi, Alice. Sorry, you're a bit under the weather. I can't see anything at the moment, so I'm going to try logging. Oh, I'm so sorry. Hey, Eileen. We miss you, Eileen. I You had leftovers. Um, we need to figure out this connection thing, you guys. Anyway, yes. I know hip surgery, you guys. Can you believe it? I need to figure it out now when and if, but it's very likely because the tear is very deep and it's really affecting. I forced myself. I went on a walk. Um, and hi, Jana. Hi, Rebecca. And I, yeah, I can't even walk anymore, like properly. It really hurts. So anyway, so I've been in pain and like my leg, like, hey, Kristen, my leg, like, um, felt like it doesn't hold me. And so better to fix your hip now. I waited 10 years to deal with my knee. Hips are easier recovered than knees, I've been told. They told me that I have such a bad hip dysplasia. They showed me in hi, Kathleen, in the x-rays, and the surgeon told me that I will need hip replacement. Um, you don't need that. I'm living with torn hip tendons. They told me I'll tell you, Eileen. They told me that they didn't want to operate the recovery stuff for mine. I hope yours will be easier. You'll do my surgery. I will need total hip eventually. Um, Welcome back, Jenny. I will need that because my dysplasia is really, really bad. So I will. What they're hoping is that they can on Thursday. I'm meeting the surgeon to see if the tear is not is if the tear is repairable. I mean, we're past physical therapy. But if it's repairable, they can do an endoscopic, repair of the tear and then postpone the hip replacement to, 10 years from now. I don't know. So we'll see. I'm really hoping that. Thank you. Sometimes I think that one of the reasons why I'm feeling so tired and I put so much on my plate is too much. And um, there's a part of me that it's almost looking forward to being forced to do nothing, even though I know that it will be incredibly hard. Um, but there's a part of me that feels like sometimes I think something has to happen to me so that I pause and take a break. Mentally, like, is this constant doing, doing, doing? And um, Super routine. Yes, absolutely. Hi, Lou. But anyway, that's so I feel like physically sore, and plus I really think I'm a little under the weather. So what I've made today, try to postpone the total joint replacement as long as you haven't done family lasts for 110 years, so they'll probably help. Family last, wait a second. Try to postpone the total joint replacement as long as wait. For me, hip replacement was amazing. They had me walking and going upstairs immediately after they woke me up. Went up same day. Yes, there were a few weeks of recovery. Well, hi Peggy. Hey Paul. Wait. Oh, they only last 10 years, Jenna? Okay, yeah, I need to. Yeah, that's why. Hey Joe. Yeah, that's why he's really hoping to just fix it. But I was told that it's like a 3 to 6 months before I can actually work out, which my brain is sick. That's what I'm worrying about. So, um, yeah, Jenna, I thought that they were forever. Anyway, that's what's going on. And I'm plus I'm a little depressed, and so I'm very happy to be here. And um, so I'm very happy to be here and make dinner. What I did today, because Catherine was under the weather, I would never postpone. Why suffer? I was 52 when I had my knees done. They last up to 20 years, so I'll be young enough to do it again. I just need to be able to walk properly again. I can't go. I can sometimes my knee doesn't hold me when I get down the steps. I mean, I have a walking stick. You're just not the kind of person to sit. I don't know. And maybe just being busy helps take your mind off the pain. Hopefully they can repair the tear. I'm positive. So I will keep you posted on that. So because Missy was under the weather today, I went out and got some chicken thighs, and I made a proper old-fashioned chicken broth that my mom used to make for me. So we have two dishes that we're making tonight together. One is, well, I had a giant, look at how big this is. This is a giant spaghetti squash, huge, that I want to make into baked spaghetti squash with tomato sauce and mozzarella. So what I have here, I have already cooked this upside down, like inside, not upside down, inside. Okay. And now we're going to do the fun part, which is tomato sauce. Eileen says my mother-in-law had her hip replacement at 65 and she's 86 and luckily didn't need it replaced. So we're going to do this. And then, so what I've done, I cooked the chicken with celery, bunch of herbs, carrots, and potatoes, and fennel, bunch of herbs. I said that already. So what we're gonna do here, we're going to do what my mom usually does. So I'm gonna make this into a salad made with homemade mayo. So we're gonna make mayo, and then see, that's what we'll make. But the first thing we're gonna do is making the spaghetti squash. Now, how are you guys? How are you doing? Um, how was your weekend? So this is a really cool way to, hi Chris, it's a really cool way to have a spaghetti squash, by the way. Okay, a trick, and then I don't want to mix things up. Let's talk about spaghetti squash first. I'm adding some olive oil just at the bottom of the pan. And now I'm going to just, yeah, how was your weekend? What did we do? Kathy had a sleepover with her best friend from preschool. So what we did, so now what I'm doing here, by the way, just so you see it, I'm just going to scrape this off, okay? Probably should have done this actually, because it's a bit longer. Yeah, horizontal. You're almost back to normal, Jenna. I've been thinking of you. I'll be thinking of you a lot. I've been thinking of you and Kevin a lot. How is Jonathan here? I saw that Catherine is in Paris. I know that also Liz is not going to be in class on Wednesday. She got the class to have the video, but she's in Europe, I think. She's also in Europe, yeah. Speaking of, Guy, let's not forget, we have an amazing class on Wednesday. Dessert. Um, we're making an alpine chocolate cake. And I don't know if you read it in the cooking classes chat, but I love you so much. And also I respect so much what we do together that Ben had 2 tickets for game 5 of the World Series on Wednesday. and I gave my ticket to Catherine. Um, that's how much I love cooking with you. So please join us on Zoom. Sign up. You can still sign up. It's $20 if you're a Substack member, $35 if you're not. Today also, by the way, we had the 25th episode. This is hot. 25th episode anniversary of our podcast. Wait, Kathleen, I want to read I saw that you're saying thank you. Give me 1 second. I'm going to read you now. I'm going to read what you said. Let me just do this. So 25 episodes. We have read all your emails, and so it's a big deal. New episode is out, and the episode is your emails. I think, Chris, there's an email of yours too. I know, Peggy. It's going to be a beautiful Zoom class, and the TV will be on. Kathleen, I'm going to look at now what because they're writing. I'm sorry, and I want to see what it is. Those World Series tickets will be hard to give up. That's how much I love you, Rebecca. But also, it's the right thing to do. It's my job, and I would not. I would felt really wrong in telling you, oh, I'm moving the class. People have shopped for the bread. And also, I'm actually really looking forward to making that cake. Oh, thank you, Teresa. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Heather. Bread of, right. Oh my gosh. Gianna. See, thank you. The bread ahead of time. What day is it? Tomorrow. You need to soak the bread in milk. I'll send an email. Oh my God, Gianna. Thank you so much for reminding me. Yeah. My gosh. Thank you. Yes, we need to soak the bread because we need the bread completely soaked. You're watching, Prize? Okay. Rebecca, Kristen, we miss you. Rebecca is dessert. Bill, hi. Heather, hi. Okay, so this is our spaghetti squash. They got it all? Yes. Now, let me just move this out of the way. Now, what we're doing here, I have some, you will be there. Yay. Oops. I'm actually really excited about this cake because I've never made it. I've only always eaten it in the mountains. So this is some crushed tomatoes. Obviously, if you can make that a better tomato sauce before, it's probably the flavor is gonna be better, but it's fine. It's gonna cook enough in the oven. Because this is uncooked. It's not pre-made tomato, it's just uncooked crushed tomatoes. But this brand is really good. So it's one of those that doesn't really need a lot of cooking. Okay. Now I need to put before I actually put salt and olive oil, I need to see what happened to Kathleen. But I'll say I'm sorry. Wait. But yeah, Jana, I'm gonna send an email to people that I sign up for class. If you don't receive the email, let me know. It means that either you haven't signed up or my head is and I hope we see you. Wow, that'll be such a thrill for Catherine and some quality daddy-daughter time. Yes, and also that's what I wanted to say, Jenny. Oh, you're coming, Christine. I'm so happy. World Series. I also thought that it would be such a like a lifetime memory for Catherine to be at the World Series with her dad, especially if they win. You are so wonderful for giving her a ticket. I will 100% have the game on during the class. Yes, we will have the game on during the class. That is true love. Okay, let me see. Kathleen, I'm so very sorry. I'm going back up. My son and his girlfriend visited for the weekend. We went for a fantastic hike at and look at the changing leaves. Oh, Rebecca, that must have been gorgeous. Christine just got a bunch of squash for myself and a few friends. Thanks to Alice, I have a few people turned on to delicata squash. Yay, I love it. Hard week. My brother unexpectedly passed away after surgery. Oh my God, Kathleen. I'm sorry. Oh my God, and I kept talking. Um, I saw your message, Joe, too. Just back. Oh, Kathleen, I'm so sorry. Um, I'm sorry, and I kept talking and saying that I wanted to read your message. We're here if you want to talk or tell us. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I cannot even. Um, I'm just adding some sauce here. Um, and you're here with us. Really. Thank you for thank you for holding us to such like we just love you, and I'm honored that you're spending the time with us. Now you guys, you can obviously do whatever you add any sauce to this. I wanted to make tomato sauce, but you can use pesto. You can make a cheese. Really, the sky's the limit. One, I don't know. This is supposed to be good. I bought it at the farmers market in Ohio last week. I remember being in New York at this restaurant. Kathy was little, and the only thing that they had that she would eat, she was very little, was spaghetti squash, and and uh they gave her this beautiful spaghetti squash, just olive oil, and the flavor was so amazing. You know, great flavor, and it's salt. Definitely needs salt. Mm, okay. Yeah, I didn't actually add the salt when it cooked. So, but yeah, the flavor of it was just spectacular. This was giant, so I didn't have much hope. It had the flavor that didn't really need any sauce. I'm really glad you're here, Kathleen. Yeah, I need a lot of salt here. Um, Also, chili flakes if you want. Um, I'm not adding chili flakes because I don't think that Ben would appreciate it. I think you can do some spice, but not too much. Now, let's see if I don't want to put too much salt because I'm adding cheese now. Perfect. Okay, so now what we do, I'm going to add this mozzarella here. Uh, and then, so I like some mozzarella, butter and parm. Yes, butter, parm, and some freshly. Oh, wow. And some nutmeg. Oh, I need to do that. Oh, price. Now, I wish I'd done that instead of this. Oh, now I really, yeah, out. I really want to have that. Ooh, butter. Oh, dang. But also, like, am I really leaving this? Oh, now we have this. Now we're going to could add more mozzarella, by the way. Yes, why not? Come on. Am I going to use it for something else? I don't want to, because then it becomes just mozzarella cheese. I know that I'm just talking in my head. Be patient with me today. Now we have this ricotta, this almond ricotta. So I'm just going to put dollops of it. And then I'm going to wash my hands. Today we did a little too much TV with Catherine. We we've worked creative as much as possible. And I had a meeting with Allison for the podcast. Creativity and meeting, but man, after a while, like she's so good at just being creative. You have to run. Jonathan, bye Eileen. Love you. Jonathan, how are you? Hey Beth, really loved the post about your father. Thank you for sharing. Um, how are you, Jonathan? And so now we added the cheese, and now we're doing Parmigiano. And then I guess that's it. Obviously, you can add more cheese. I want it to be light on the mozzarella, but clearly I'm being heavy on the Parmigiano. I don't know why they still were left. And I feel like I left just that nothing of mozzarella in the bag, in the little bag. Okay. On it goes in the oven. And now, the fun part for me, we're going to make mayo. And I want to show you how easy, hopefully, it is to make a mayo. So what I've done, I cooked all these veggies. For those who um, came out a little later, Catherine was under the weather, so I decided to make a chicken, like the chicken soup that my mom would make. So I cooked chicken thighs with the bones and all these veggies inside. And so now we're going to make mayo and make a homemade mayo salad with these veggies. This is celery, potato, carrot, and fennel, bunch of herbs. So I have mayo in the jar. Oh, Rebecca, you remember. And guess what? I need to take you with me to get some lemon because I like lemon, not vinegar in my mayo. Um, Rebecca, you remember when I made that mayo? I made that mayo and oops, how, there was a lemon that fell. I should have gotten that lemon. How privileged this thing that I get a lemon from a tree. No, sorry. No, I'm not sorry, but they know. Beth, that came through. Beth, that came through, even given the sensitive nature. Need to remember that. I have pickles. Okay, now I'm just gonna rinse the lime. So you can use vinegar or lemon. I like lemon. I have not made this mayo like this since we made it in class that time. So this is supposed to really be an easier, softer way. Bit of reference. And it's supposed to not get the mayo to get I don't know, in Italian we say farla impazzire, which means get the mayo crazy. Now, it's important to have the egg at room temperature. I mean, all the ingredients should be at the same temperature. Then, now another thing that I don't have, because this was the last minute thought, because I didn't know that Catherine, Alice, I love taking these little walks outside with you. Imagine having lemons in your own backyard, not here in central New York. We had frost this morning. Oh, but I so miss New York. Hey, Catherine. I planted bulbs all day today and suddenly I'm exhausted. Of course you are. I mean, it's hard work, right? What don't I? So a little bit of salt. Now, I do not have the right oil for this. I like for mayo, you want to use an oil that is delicate. So not olive oil, but I only have olive oil. So that's what we're going to use. So it's 1 egg. I'm going to add, like, you know what? Instead of using this food, then I have to refill it. I love to refill deep oil. It's one of those things that I kind of dread. Um, I'm just going to use olive oil. So we're going to use 200 ml of olive oil. So it's going to be a little bit of a stronger taste. And what is going to cook the egg is the lemon. Now, usually when you make mayo, you want to pour the oil very, very, very slowly because that's what is going to now make the mayo go crazy. However, with this trick, I mean, it worked last time. I hope it works this time. If it doesn't, well, when you do this with we're going to use an immersion blender. You don't need to do all that. Now we'll see if that works. Let me see. This lemon is beautiful. So now we're going to add the lemon here. We're going to add like a tablespoon, like a 15 ml. Kind of. I mean, it really then depends how, you know, how. Now we'll see if this works. Let's take a look. If it does, this is going to be delicious. Okay, I guess we're expecting an old-fashioned winter here, which I'm not looking forward to. I love winter. I know that it's easy to say when I live in LA. I know that. Fingers crossed. Can we fingers crossed? Hi, Sharon. Hmm. Okay, so I would say perfection, other than the oil is very strong, you guys. It's very strong. I definitely I need to add some lemon. I want some more acidity, but really, it's fantastic. But it really needs a much little bit of salt, just a tiny bit. It needs a much more subtle olive oil. Olive oil is very strong. Avocado, sunflower. I think avocado is the best. It's very strong, I have to say. I mean, clearly I like it. Very strong. I'm gonna have to be really it's fantastic. Was thinking about adding some water, but no, well. But look, 3 seconds mayo, you guys. Yeah, sunflower, I think. Or are you gonna sunflower avocado? They're both so what we do now. So yeah, it is very strong. So I'm gonna use just a tiny bit. But it's gonna be yeah, exactly. That's the only thing I had, and that's why I have I wanna actually no, wanna add a little bit more lemon though. And also, you know what I want to do to this? That's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to add. It's really fantastic. I mean, Can you see? It takes a second. What I want to do though, I'm gonna add a little bit of sugar. I know that now probably add too much sugar, but I'm curious about trying to make it a little bit more delicate. I don't know. Also, some mustard. Some mustard would be amazing. Oh, I need to get a seed. You know what? I'm wondering whether the mustard would make it or break it. The problem is really the problem is really mm, gosh, it's good. I like it. I like mayo. Okay. So the problem is that you have that bitterness of the olive oil. So that's all. Hmm. That's the only problem. So anyway, it is what it is. And clearly, I like mayo so much that I still eat it. Now, what do we do here? First of all, we take a look at our spaghetti squash. I need to also get the heat a little bit higher because I've forgotten. And now, fun part. I really love this. So we have potatoes. So this is all being boiled. This is all being boiled with the chicken, and my mom likes to. So we start with the chicken thighs, and then uh, towards the end we add carrots, celery, onion if you like onion, or you can eat onion, and then but not like kind of later in the game, so that you still have some structure. What's in store shelf mayo so that I can sit so. I know that's interesting. I need to see it because I like the one that I buy. I'm gonna look now. Lou, that's a very good question. I ask myself that question for lots of products. Um, Carrots, and then if you want, you can also add the chicken to this or not. Mm, I mean, you guys. So it's a good way to have a nice broth, but then also eat all the veggies. Why, Bill? For the eggs? I love mayo on everything, Price. Really, on everything. I mean, that is not sweet, obviously. Look at you can tell this the two are commercial carrots from the grocery store, and the smaller ones were from the farmer. My gosh, the difference. I like to add some of the celery too, even though there are some of the little thread that can bother, but I can do this. I like the I like the celery. It isn't bad. I mean, do you Bryce, as Rebecca reminded us all, do you remember that I dipped that was fantastic, by the way. The, this is the fennel that I dipped the, oh gosh, how's it called? The pickle. Don't you think that I'm going to do it again? Don't get me wrong. I like it with tuna, but like red meat, oh, okay. You have not had that. Um, I get it, Bill. I really love boiled vegetables, by the way. Boiled fennel, I find it, there's something about it that I love. Love, love, love boiled fennel. I think I like it boiled better than raw. Mm. And the chicken, I cooked for so long that it all fell mayo and summer tomato sandwiches. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I mean, I think it's one of the pleasures of life, right? Tomato sandwich with mayo. Nice and ripe and sweet. Ooh, yes. Mm. Carrots, more potatoes. Yes, why not? Right. So this is really as homey as it gets. And that's what my mom used to always make when we were sick. Little chicken broth. And then these all these boiled veggies in mayo, some olive oil. And I'm gonna be light with the mayo because I'm afraid that if I use too much of my mayo, Catherine is going to I don't know, she's gonna love it. Because of that throat thing, you know. Let me see. What can we do here? More than this? You have to go to DMV. Oh, your eyes. Look, I'm gonna read your bill now. Give me 1 second. Some more celery here. Steamed artichokes with lemons and aioli. Mm. Oh, that's yes. Yes, Marianne. Um, the celery. I should have. You love artichokes, Heather. I have a love and hate. It depends how they're. This is a piece of chicken. I want to go light with the artichoke, with the artichoke, with the celery. I hope she feels better for the game and has her voice. Oh, I missed something. I missed something, Michelle. Okay, more carrot. That's it. Okay, now I'm going to salt. Good luck, Bill. Really. So salt, olive oil. There's a piece of charlotte. There you go. And then we just mix it. So basically, you don't throw away any of these veggies, and they kind of have a more of a life than they would if they were just boiled. You can add some mustard here for sure. Mm, makes me happy. It reminds me of my mom. My gosh. Oh, she's under the weather. You know what? It started with a sore throat, Michelle, and then it became like a cold, like her nose. So we kept her at home today because she has a violin thing rehearse. She has a violin little performance. She has there's Halloween. the World Series, a field trip, too much to, so we sacrificed the day. She wasn't happy about it. Okay, so this is, I hope you know that I never lie about the food and that I'm wrong, you guys. Oscar Hernandez, 1-0. Um, yes, busy week. But so listen, you know that I do not lie about the food. And you also know that when there's something that doesn't taste quite right, I always tell you. So is that gourmet food? No, it's super homey. And boiled carrots, boiled potatoes, boiled celery, boiled fennel, homemade mayo, which you don't have to make, and then potatoes. And I would add to this one, I would not add pickles or anything. This is kind of how my mom used to make it. And then here we have the soup that has been cooking all day. So this is like a chicken broth with little pastina. And then here is the chicken that I've taken off the bone. So, and now we're going to take out our beautiful, I think, let me see, our beautiful, oh yeah. Oh, look at this, you guys. I don't know if you can see it, but it's almost ready. I'm going to let it there for just a couple of more minutes. So a reminder for the mayo, a very light oil like avocado oil or sunflower oil, 1 egg, 200 ml of the oil, 15, 20 ml, I would say a tablespoon of lemon juice. I like it tart, some salt, like a pinch of salt, and then with the immersion blender, very, very, very easy. And this is like a small portion. So you see, look at how big it's small, but look at how much I have. So this is keep in a jar for a day or two. And then that's it. It's good. Then spaghetti squash. Cooked it in the oven, 425 for 30, 35 minutes. And then either you do like Price does, butter, Parmesan cheese, and just a little sprinkle of nutmeg. Or I made it with tomato sauce, mozzarella cheese, some ricotta, and Parmesan cheese. And put it back in the oven like it was like a baked pasta. Try and make it and just send me a message if you need the recipe for the mayo. Now, I'm going tonight to send you an email if you have signed up. If you have not signed up, if you don't receive the email, it's because you have not signed up. So just message me. I'll send you an email to tell you exactly what to do with the bread. Bye, Jenny. Exactly what to do with the bread. So tomorrow you will soak the bread overnight. Tomorrow night you will soak the bread in milk. And then we'll work on it in our beautiful cake and creme anglaise on Wednesday. So I want to say two things. What type of bread? Lou, I would say either rye, pumpernickel, whole wheat, something with like a good dark bread. Then, so that, yeah, good dark bread, but message me if you need help. Now, any kind of milk. Yes, Michelle, your favorite milk. I'm going to use whole milk, just unsweetened. So don't use we love you, Jonathan. I saw that you got a pumpernickel, Susan. So very excited about this class. Thank you to for all your emails for our 25th episode of the podcast. It came out today. A newsletter coming out on Saturday, Sunday. When is the 31st? Friday. Yes. Newsletter coming out on Friday. I love you all very much. I hope to see you on Wednesday. Kathleen, if you're still here, you're loved, and I'm touched that you spent the night with us. We love you, and we're here for you. Jana and Kevin, all our love. Jonathan, if you're still here, um, happy recovery. Um, I don't know, Bill, good luck with the DMV. Cheryl, everyone, I love you guys. Have a beautiful, beautiful rest of your week. And I'll see some of you on, Jonathan, you're loved. You're really loved. We are thinking of you. Um, See you next week and see some of you on Wednesday. Bye, guys. Bye. Also, I want to tell you, I'm feeling much better than I felt when I started this. So thank you for helping me out because I need your help tonight. Bye, guys.